Hello again, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll chat about the Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma, also known as the Mini Monstera. I got mine 3 years ago. It could have done better, I guess. It should have grown longer. Honestly, I haven't given it much attention, but I'm happy with its growth and it looks happy in its new spot. The Mini Monstera stands out for its small but striking fenestrated leaves, resembling Monstera deliciosa, but in a more compact, fast-growing form. Unlike true Monsteras, it remains small, making it ideal for indoor spaces. Native to Thailand and Malaysia, it's a low-maintenance plant that gives a tropical aesthetic to any home. For optimal growth, provide bright indirect light, ideally near a window that gets the most light, perhaps further away from a window that gets intense afternoon sun. Here in Adelaide, usually the east and north-facing windows are the best areas with just the right light intensity. Where you live, it might be near an east and south-facing window, so it's a matter of finding the sweet spot for your Monstera. While it can tolerate lower light, growth may slow and leaves may lose their signature splits. The Mini Monstera has wider spacing between internodes, the area between two leaves, compared to a real Monstera. Now, one way to tell the plant is not getting enough light is longer internodes. So consider using a grow light if your light situation is challenging. My plant looked a bit leggy at this area here, so I had to move it to a brighter spot and it's now looking better. Use a well-draining potting mix. You can add different products to your soil to make it well-draining, or you can use ready-made potting mixes. Different soil types have different moisture holding capacities, so choose a product that works best in your environment. I used a mix of orchid potting mix, perlite, and charcoal for my Mini Monstera. It prefers an evenly moist soil. I water the plant thoroughly until water flows out the bottom of the pot, especially in very hot and dry days. But it's also sensitive to overwatering, which can lead to root rot. So water your Mini Monstera when the top 1 or 2 inches of soil feel dry. Ensure the pot has proper drainage and remove excess water from the decorative pot so the plant is not sitting in water. Ideally, I water my plants in the morning, especially in the colder months, to give the soil plenty of time to dry before temperature drops in the evening, so there's less risk of waterlogged soil. Yellowing leaves and leaf drop can be signs of either over or under watering. So if you think you've been watering your plant too often and the potting soil looks wet, then it's more likely to be over watered. So ease back on the watering and let the soil dry out. This plant thrives in high humidity above 50%. I have not used my humidifier, but I have the plant sitting on a pebble tray to increase humidity. As a climbing plant, Mini Monstera benefits from a moss pole or trellis for support. Growing the plant on a moss pole also provides extra humidity and nutrients, not just support. This encourages larger leaves with more fenestrations and mimics its natural growth habit. I have not tried to propagate my Mini Monstera, perhaps spring or summer this year. Same as with my pothos and vining philodendrons, I can take a stem cutting with a leaf and perhaps 1 or 2 nodes, root it in water, and then plant it in a propagation mix when the roots are long enough. I will repot my Mini Monstera when I see a lot of roots coming out the bottom of the pot and growth slows, usually 2 to 3 years. I usually do my repots and propagations in the warmer months when the plant is actively growing and well hydrated. Common pests that can infest Mini Monstera include spider mites, mealybugs, and scale insects. I'm happy my plant is not showing any signs of pest activity. But to keep the pest away, I wipe the leaves clean, keep the pebble tray and decorative pot clean, and avoid overcrowding so there's good air circulation around the plant. I also have neem oil mix ready in case of trouble. And that's it, friends, my Mini Monstera. Now, future plans for this plant, I'll probably propagate a lot of cuttings. I saw an image of a Mini Monstera online growing on a wooden ladder, and I love the look, so I'll probably plant the cuttings and grow it that way instead of on a moss pole. The Mini Monstera's unique leaf shape, rapid growth, and space-saving size make it a favorite among houseplant enthusiasts. With the right care, your Mini Monstera will remain a lush, thriving houseplant.